So today we are going to study about biomedical waste. Generally, it is called as BMW. Biomedical waste is any waste that is produced during the diagnosis, treatment, or immunization of humans, animals. Any research activities pertaining to the production or testing of a biological material is called as biomedical waste. Or it can also be defined as it is a kind of a waste containing infectious or potentially infectious material, or it may be defined as they are the medical or a laboratory origin, or as well as the research laboratory waste containing the biomolecules or the organisms that are restricted from the environmental releases. So biomedical waste, it may be in the form of a solid or it may be in the form of a liquid. So for example, the discarded blood sharps, unwanted microbiological cultures, stocks, identifiable body parts, other human and animal tissues, used bandages, dressing discards, gloves, other medical supplies that may be having the contact with blood or any body fluid. So all that thing come under the heading of this biomedical waste. So these are maybe of a solid or they may be of a liquid. A number of solid waste also we are going to find, and at the same time there are a number of liquids waste also we are going to find in case of biomedical waste. The common source for this biomedical waste is the health clinics, the nursing homes, emergency medical services, medical research laboratories, offices of physician, dentist, veterinary doctors, home of healthcare, and morgue and funeral offices all will come under the sources. These are going to contribute for this biological biomedical waste. There are 10 varieties of biomedical waste. There are one is human anatomical waste, that may be tissues, organs, or body parts. Then comes the animal waste. This mainly includes the animals used in research. Waste were originating from the veterinary hospital or animal houses. Then the third one is microbiological or biotechnology waste. These are the waste which are originated from the lab cultures, stocks, or the specimens of microorganisms, live or attenuated vaccines, waste from the production of biologicals, EETC, etc. These are the components that are going to come under this microbiological and biotechnological waste. Then waste sharps mainly includes the used or unused needles, syringes, lances, scalpels, blades, glass, etc., which are apart from that discarded medicines, cytotoxic drugs. Drugs are nothing but these are cancer treating drugs. So where the mitigating cells are controlled using cytotoxic drugs. So then the fifth one in this case is a soiled waste. So the soiled waste is nothing but these are the items contaminated with a or blood and fluids, including the dressing, linen, plaster casts, and beddings. These will come under the heading of soiled waste. Then comes the solid waste. These are generated from the disposable items other than the wastes, such as the sharps, such as catheters and IV sets. Uh, that will come under this one. Apart from this, we are going to observe a liquid biomedical waste. Liquid biomedical wastes are generated from the washing, cleaning, and disinfection activities, including the activities in the lab. Then comes the incineration ash, the incineration of a biomedical waste. Any biomedical waste which is burnt, that is going to produce the ash that we call as incineration ash. And apart from that, the chemicals used in the production of biological and disinfections are also come under this come under this biomedical waste. Then comes the what are the nature of this biomedical waste. These are generally hazardous in nature. Hazardous because these are going to be infectious, injurious, cytotoxic, and these are going to have the chemical components. That's why these are considered as more dangerous. So the four essential properties of this biomedical waste is these are going to be infectious, then injurious, then the cytotoxic, and these are going to be chemical in nature. Biomedical waste is a hazardous since it has an inherent potential. These are associated with the hazardous nature is invariably present with them. For the dissemination of infection both within a healthcare or setting as well as scavenging staff, and it is also injurious for the public also. Then how to control this, or how to dispose this biomedical waste? So the biomedical waste is treated or reduced or eliminated this hazardous waste. There are various treatment options are available. So out of them, one is incinerators, second one is a microwave, third one is a autoclaves, then the fourth one is hydroclaves, and a fifth one is a plasma torch technologies. So using these technologies, we can reduce or we can minimize the the biomedical waste. So the all the above methods, these all methods, no doubt they can be used, but they are having a certain limitations. So the incinerators cannot be used for the materials containing heavy metals and plastic. Microwave cannot be used for the larger species of metals or any body parts, any body parts of for the disinfection. And similarly, autoclave cannot be reduced the volume. Instead it increases the volume weight of the waste due to moisturization. Then the hydroclave, it is not suitable for the large body parts, whereas the plasma torch technology is expensive. So it is not possible to use all of these things. So the different methods we need to combine the different methods, and finally we need to dump or we need to discard this biomedical waste. So the final disposal is possible. So part of it has to be treated with the incineration, and then that has to be landfilled, and a vermi composting has to be done. So by doing this one, and apart from that, the public sewers or medical waste sterilization unit has to be used to dump sterilize that one. Then in that then it can be dumped into the environment. So in this way we are going to dispose of this biomedical waste.